Hey, what is up, DOT fam? This is Jaeger bringing you an event rundown for God of the Sea, the solo war event featuring the Greek god Poseidon. Now, this year is going to be a unique event, so we're just jumping right into the info. The God of the Sea event is going to be a solo war, which means that it's entirely up to you to complete it. It is not based on your alliance. Individual rewards, milestones. If you move teams, you still keep your soul count, so just go ahead and keep that stuff in mind. When we look at Poseidon and what he offers unique to the game is he is the first summoner to bring in a set of 5 troops. So everyone else, Athena, Artemis, they've all brought in 3 summoned troops so far, where Poseidon gets the chance to bring in 5. And we got a little bit of a rundown on the live stream, what this was all about, you know, why they did it, from the damage output to what they really want them to be used for. All in all, I think this is pretty unique that he gets 5, and you get... first skill brings in 1, your third skill brings in 2, and your last skill will bring in 2 additional with some stored main damage in between there. Looking at these Omega Imperials, they do come in set up in the format more of what Spearmen are, a little bit more of that rectangle box versus the triangle situation they get. We are going to see a boost to their health, boost their speed both at 40%, but then their damage gets dropped down 40%. However, bringing in 5 of these guys to tie down those troops out at the outskirts or the back of a battlefield, 5 seems like a pretty decent amount. So I'd love to hear your opinion on that. Let me know down in the comments below or in any of the chats. We also see some all-new relics come in here. We've got Poseidon's crown, we've got the golden fleece, and we have the Spartan helm that come in here. We also see the return of the Banner of Frost. So with this, you know, again, just different, we got the Imperial Health for the Omegas, Titan Crit, Troop Health, we see Imperial Armor, Imperial Health, and Ice and Titan Troop Resist for those 2 unique Poseidon relics. When it comes to the Spartan Helm, again, the Banner of the Frost, again, lots of different stuff that you could stack onto this Titan. When we're looking at your boost for the event, you've got a 1.3 for Athena and Artemis, as well as Poseidon. So if you pick them up and you're grinding out those last couple of souls, and you don't have the other Greek goddesses, then you could use Poseidon. You get a 1.2 boost from Mataris, Delphira, Snowgore, and Theros. Those are also going to be your only 4-star Titans that drop from the temple with this temple takeover. Every 4-star that does drop, not saying they're going to be the only Titans, so keep that in mind. Don't be slipped up by this. Anytime that you pull, and if you still have the luck to pull in a 4-star, it is guaranteed to be one of these 4 Titans, which yet again, also an opportunity to add them to your Titan collection or Pantheon or anything like that that you might need and or want when working through the event. Again, snow being the theme, we also see the snow come into your castle, just an FYI. We also have the Return of the Nectar of the Gods, crazy 8 relics here, so you're getting your 1800 boost, your 900, your 450, and your 300 from your 4 down to your 1-stars. Interesting thing will be is how do the pulls go here? I know I myself experienced during the Athena event some really good pulls. During the Artemis event, they were really bad pulls. So I'm interested to see how relic average goes with this Poseidon event. Now, the devs also threw in this little kind of backstory to Poseidon. They said that they added it just because of player requests. They want to see a little bit more of this backstory, which I guess it's a decent start. However, it feels like it kind of just tails off here at the end, witnessing a god with such prowess and control over the elements, an elite troop of Imperials. And then that's where my screen left off. I feel like I'm missing a second screen here, but at least they're trying to incorporate some more backstory to this. So let's break down the event itself. It is around 3.5 days, a little over that, again, depending on exactly how early you're able to get in, and basically by the time you're watching it, I'm sure there's quite less time. When looking at the rankings and where we see, I am going to give a shout out that before I collected my souls and seeing the top, Crazy Joker already had about 23,000 souls, and I'm sure he's well above that now for that individual solo position, because again, that's what it's all about. Now, if you are looking for a boost in the souls, you could also pick up, I know I saw this on my game screen, for the $99 bundle and 99 cents, they are offering Delphira, which is going to be just a level 10, all right, but it's at least better than starting out at 1. You get a 4-star event boost relic, and you also get an Ice Hammer and 100 Portal Stones. I feel like these are getting a little better. I'm not going to say they're still great, A level 10 Titan, rough to use, but getting a 4-star event boost is pretty nice. Talking about boosts in the temples and things like that, keep in mind, I noticed this on my screen, don't go into autopilot mode the moment you hit the temple. I noticed in mine that the daily pull did switch places with some of the other altars. So normally my daily bonus is all the way to the left. You can see it's now moved over one, and my daily Titan chance is now in the first position. So just watch out for that automatic finger tap. Don't get caught up by that little switch there. Why it happened, who knows, but just be careful with that if you're not intending to pull a Titan. Now, let's go into our milestone breakdown. We've got 20,000 souls, and what does this mean? Means we've got a lot of grinding to do in the end. We at least have a 1.3 boost, which is pretty nice. Looking at the setup, we see a pretty traditional setup for an individual event, which means we start out with a bonus token. We do get some portal stones, 150 in total, so we don't see the return of the 200 portal stones this time, unfortunately. We do have 4 ancient tokens available throughout this event, and honestly they're all within a pretty good range for free-to-play players, so a chance to get 4 tokens with just a fair amount of grinding throughout it, keeping your costs pretty minimal. As far as relics and titans go, we've got 2 2-stars for the relics. We've got 5 3-star relics, and we have 5 4-star relics. That's pretty good. All in all, that's 37,000 gem value right there. When we're looking at the titans, we've got 2 2-stars. Idana here being one of them. These 2-stars are coming in at a level 15. When we're looking at the 3-star titans, we have 2 of them which come in at a level 10. So right between those, kind of getting some maybe just decent epic token pulls out of it, you got about 24,000 gem value in those 4 titans. Then we do have 2 4-star titans, one of them being Daedalus, the other one being Poseidon, so those come along a little bit later. When we're looking at the 3-star titans, we get Tereus here. You get your first one here at the 3,250 soul mark. Let's go back to gems. We can see a handful of 500 gems right here at the 2750 soul mark. Now the gem count I see to be just a little bit lower during this event. We only have 4 bundles. We've got 100, a 500. We'll then see 1,000 and eventually a 1,750, which in total we only have 3,350 gems. This is a little bit on the lower side of what we typically see for gems in an event. As far as divine gems go, we do stick with a pretty standard 500. That's what we've been seeing in these milestones, and I think that's pretty nice, especially with some of the changes they've made to the divine gem temple and altar there for the 500. From what I've heard so far, some pretty good changes. I saw one person post in a chat that out of 3 pulls, they got 3 4-star relics, so not bad. And there's your Daedalus there at 11,000 souls, which is pretty good. He's still a pretty good ranger to have out here in the game. Has not become one of these old titans that's useless or bad by any means. So hopefully you get a pretty good skill roll on him. Now, breaking this all down, what does it mean for you to actually get your way through each of these different tiers and work your way not only hopefully up to at least Daedalus if you're going to be working a free-to-play. I would suggest if you're going that far, at least try to see if you can push out to that Banner of the Frost. And if you're going that far, at least try to push out to that Golden Fleece, because we know relics can really make or break what you can make a Titan with right now. But when we talk about this grind, let's look at the breakdown of the souls, raids, and everything like that. With 20,000 souls, and let's say you've got one of those boosting titans, because you've offered now Athena and Artemis, and I think a lot of players who are going for these events definitely have them. So I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt of 13 souls. To get yourself all the way up here to Poseidon's crown at 20,000, to get you Poseidon at 18,000, to claim the Spartan helm at 16,000, and the last handful of divine gems all the way through here, it's going to take you 1,539 raids. Just at 13 souls. That's no relic boosts factored into this. 3 portal stones are rated. It's going to cost you 4,617 portal stones. Multiply that by 6 gems to cost to refresh every portal stone. You're looking at a portal stone refresh cost of 27,702. All right. Now, at 60 seconds a raid, you're looking at 25.65 hours of battle. Now, you get your way through that and you keep going, you can potentially get your hands on a level 50 Poseidon up here at rank 1, 40 at rank 2, 30 at rank 3, and a level 20 for ranks 4 and 5. So pretty good leveled Poseidons for the top ranks. You keep going down to 50, and you can even get your hands on a possible level 10 or level 5. We then see Vixia return here to the rewards. Your top 51 through 100 will get a level 20. And your top 101 through 250 will get a level 10. So again, opportunity to get some more 4-star Titans if you push. And I do anticipate this being the first Greek god event that is a solo war for Poseidon. I anticipate the soul count probably getting up pretty high in order to claim one of those high-level Poseidons especially. As we continue through, we do see the return of the 4-star 2-use Titan Souls. That's ranks 501 through 750, and everything else is gems down below there. So again, keep in mind as you work your way through this event, you can invest plenty of time, a little over a day's worth of raiding, 25.65 hours. Or, of course, you can always pull relics to get your boosts and speed that along. If you can cut that down to around 30 seconds a raid, then you're just looking at right around 12.5 to 13 hours worth of raid time. And over 3.5 days, that's pretty fair just to get yourself up there. It's just a matter of your Portal Stone refresh cost. If you're only buying those, 27,000. Your grand total milestone costs, benefits, rewards, what would it cost if you were to spend gems on nothing but this alone, comes out to 79,250 with an additional 500 divine gems on top of that. Not to mention the free bonus token and your 4 ancient tokens are included in that. They're an 8,000 gem value right there. So let me know, what do you think about Poseidon being a solo war? His 5 pikemen, right, imperial summoning skills, and the overall structure of this event. Let me know in the comments down below. Hit me up on any of the different chats, and also keep an eye out for my podcasts down there on Anchor. But I'm GamingJAEGER. Thanks for tuning in. I'm signing out.